Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am the one and true and living legend, the yours truly, Honcho J23 of Independent Scene Podcast. I am so honored and delighted to be with you guys once again. I am back before you guys once again to bring you guys a very special edition of Independent Scene Podcast. To everybody that's going to be tuning in and watching, I appreciate you for tuning in and watching. For all my new people, I want to welcome you to the platform, welcome you to the channel, welcome you to the show. It is such an honor and pleasure to be with you guys once again. We got a really dope show today. We got a really dope guest in the building. He goes by the name of T_Rula. Like I said, he is definitely an artist out here doing his thing, putting on for the city, doing his thing, shutting it down. And I definitely can't wait to chop it up with him. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please govern yourselves accordingly, because we're about to catch some gems, we're about to catch some wisdom, we're about to catch some tips or some knowledge. But with that being said, I want to welcome you guys to the platform once again, and I want to welcome my special guest at this time. He is none other than the homie and the bro, T_Rula. Let's get it. Hey, Auntie, what up, Malcolm? Yo, what's good?
What up, bro? How you doing?
What's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. How about you, man?
I'm cooling, man. Well, first of all, let me just say I want to welcome you to the platform, man. Definitely an honor and a pleasure to be chopping it up with you, man. Tapping
Appreciate
in with you, man. Heard a lot of great things about you, so I definitely can't wait to tap in with you, man, and see what's good with you, my boy.
Facts.
Most definitely.
Same here, man. It's good meeting you, man. You know,
Most definitely.
glad to be on the show. Appreciate you having me, first and foremost.
Most definitely. First and foremost, man, like we always do, man, I want you to introduce yourself to the fine people, man, and then we're gonna jump right in. Then we're gonna jump right into it.
All right. I'm an artist by the name of T_Rula from North Carolina. Roanoke Rapids to be exact. 252. You know, I always shout out in my songs. So if you listen to my music, tap in. Link in bio on Instagram. But yeah, 252, man. That's where it's at. Represent.
Most definitely.
What up, Lotus?
Shouts out to the 252. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing big things in the 25. I definitely fuck with it. Definitely rock with it. All right. So first things first, man. Where did the music bug hit you, and where did it all start for you?
Well, for me, the first time I can remember really having a music bug is in elementary school when Ghost, I think, what's that song by 50 Cent called? It's called Ghost Shawty. Like, it's your birthday. It ain't called Ghost Shawty. In the club. In the club came out. I used to be on the radio, man. And I listened to it, and I learned it word for word, bro, in like 2 days, you feel me? And I just fell in love with that song so much, it just made me want to learn more rap or hear more music, you know what I'm saying? So that's the first song that really grabbed my attention. I probably was in like first grade, bro.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. All right, so when it comes to this music industry, man, you know, the music business and the music landscape has changed so much, man. What is it about you as an artist that makes your music stand out, makes your music so different from the rest?
I think my versatility and my I don't want to say realness, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Like my realness, I make like music that you can relate to.
Okay.
And I make different types. Like I sing sometimes. Well, I rap mostly, but I sing my hook sometimes. I sing a whole song sometimes. Like I just try to, flex my versatility, show my versatility, so people can know that I really love the art. You know what I mean?
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
I consider myself an artist, not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still a rapper though.
I feel that. So, you know, when you speak about versatility, man, what type of versatility do you feel like, you know, does it for you when it comes to being versatile in this music industry?
Me personally, I think like my conscious rap.
Okay.
When I'm rapping on a slower beat and like really like storytelling, I'm being conscious. That's when I feel like I'm in my best bag. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what so let me ask you this, man. So, as it relates to this music, man, like what is it specifically about music that you feel like you have to get across to the people as it relates to your music in general?
First and foremost, peace and positivity.
Okay.
And secondly, like fun, like trying to, just enjoy life, man. That's what I try to preach and be positive for the most part. I like to play on words or whatever, but I like my most messages to be at least positive. If not positive, then neutral. You feel me?
Okay.
But I be preaching positivity.
Most definitely, most definitely. Now I'm gonna be switching gears quite a bit. I want to talk about the name T Rula. How did you get the name T Rula, and where did it come from?
All right, so I got a homeboy, man. Me and him been friends since a kid. Shout out Darius. Me and D King _porch 10 on Instagram. Follow my boy on IG. But me and him always been locked in, and we talk on the phone sometimes, and sometimes, and I mean, he used to call me, and when I first picked up the phone, he'd be like, "What up, T Ruler?" And it just stuck with me. Like, he just kept saying, T Ruler, T Ruler. He just kept saying, I'm like, damn, that's all right name. And so when I first started trying to think of my name, I was like, T.Y. the Ruler and T. But I was like, nah, I got to just keep it original, T Ruler.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up. All right, so let me ask you this, man. When it comes to connecting with the people, man, as it relates to your music, what I'm saying, what do you feel like the people grasp and grab from your music? You talk about peace and positivity, but what do you feel like really keeps them, engaged with your music, keeps them in tune with your music?
That's a good question. What I'm gonna say, like my messages and my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? That was not what I was saying earlier. Like I'm a realist. I be talking my real shit. Like I think when people hear my messages, it makes them think back to a time or just relate to it and be like, yeah, real shit. You know what I'm
saying? Okay. So let me ask you this: growing up, man, who were some of your musical influences, man? Like, who did you grow up listening to back in the day that that got you so hooked? Other, I know you mentioned 50 Cent, but who were some of the other, great legends and pioneers out here that you grew up to?
When I first got into listening to music myself, like finding my own music, my first artist was Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? That's when he was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was in like middle school, Hot Boys, all that was out. So he was first. Then I gravitated to J. Cole, like high school. High school, I was locked on J. Cole. I'm still locked on J. Cole. Like that's still my favorite rapper to this day. You feel me? But him, people like Chance the Rapper, Big Sean, just different people like that.
Okay. Now, what is it about those individuals, man, that you took, that you watched them and you listened to them, that made you be like, yo, like I want to follow suit. I want to be in that same conversation, so to speak. Like, what made you tap in so quickly, so deep?
Just how, like, the same way I try to deliver my raps, deliver my message, I feel like they rap the same way or they rap similar. That's who I get my style from, you feel me?
Okay.
So definitely them.
Okay. So when it comes to storytelling, man, we have so many artists out here, man, that loves that loves the storytelling, man. What do you feel like is so important about storytelling and music in today's society?
You said what is it important?
What do you feel like is the importance of storytelling when it comes to music?
It's just fun to hear. It's like, when a baby, when you want a baby to go to sleep, a baby's not sleepy, tell them a story. You feel me? That'll calm, that'll soothe. I just think it's like it's calming or something to some people, or people get different. I don't know the right word. They just get different feelings from it. Feelings, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. So now looking at where you started and how far you've come, what do you feel like has kept you grounded and rooted in this music industry, man? Because you have some people that have started, have quit, said they was gonna try to start it again, but they actually, when they did start back up, they stuck to it. So what do you feel like has kept you rooted and grounded?
Well, recently, I had a son.
Okay.
TJ.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And he's 2. And when he was first born, I shot the Rockstar Rula video, and that's on my YouTube. Now y'all can follow my YouTube, T Rula, but T Space Rula. And he loved that song so much, man. It just gave me the motivation to keep going, because I had took like a 2-year break before that, because I had made that song 2 years prior to making the video, but I took a break, you know, because you know some shit had went down with me and the guy I was working with, whatever. But that ain't important. And so I took a break. But when I saw how he liked that song so much, it was like, dang, man, I gotta do it for him, if nobody else. Not even if I don't do it for myself, I gotta do it for him, like, because I got to show him what it's like to follow your passion, follow your dream. Like, I'm gonna show him me doing it so he can get a blueprint. You feel me?
Right, that part. That part. Now, real quickly, do you have any other hidden talents outside of music that you love to, you know, be engaged in or tapped into other than just music?
Yeah. I'm a gamer, you feel me? I like to play 2K, Fortnite. Okay. Fortnite, no build though. I don't do that build shit. that's too I take. I do the no build, you feel me? Okay. So if y'all want to get at me, Slum Prince 411 on PlayStation.
I got you.
But and you know, I'm handy, so like I know how to work on cars and big trucks. I drive big trucks. And, okay. You know, and I know how, you know, I got a landscape business on the side, so I cut grass. You know, that ain't really talents, but right. It's, you know, it's something to do. I mean, I guess it is in a sense, but yeah.
Right. All right. Most definitely. I definitely respect that. I definitely respect that. All right. So let me ask you this, man. Again, I'm switching gears quite a bit. So talk to us a little bit about your growing up, man. What was growing up like for you as a kid and coming into your own as a man? What was that childhood like for you?
Growing up was pretty fun, man. You know, I had a pretty decent childhood. You know, summers played with my friends, rode dirt bikes, cause I'm from the country, so you know it was mostly me and my family around here staying with us in the beginning, and we all, you know, hung out, played sports together outside, rode 4-wheelers. Back then, kids couldn't be in the house. You feel me? You had grandma kick us out to go outside and play get out going for business. You feel me? So right. We was outside all day, and that's what I enjoyed about childhood, man. Just being outside out there playing with my friends and family.
Okay. So let me. Man, you know, again, you know, being the artist that you are, man, you know, you have your friends, you have your family, man. You know, how do they feel about you and being in this music industry, being in this music scene, and doing what you love to do?
Yeah. So it's kind of mixed reviews, honestly, man. Like, so like my mom and my dad, they support it a little bit, but they don't really want me doing it. But when they hear it, they'll listen and they like it, but they don't really want me doing it because they feel like, you know, get a real job, man. Yeah, you need to make money right now. But you know, like I got an uncle named Kevin. He been telling me since day one to keep pushing it, like keep going. Since he heard me, bro, I was rapping on the phone through the voice memo joint. Sending it to him. He was like, keep going. And the more I kept going, the better I got. You feel me? And you know, I got a homeboy, Nas. Shout out to Nas, bro. Nas Jones. He's a retired NFL player. He always believed in me, man. He damn helped me buy a lot of my first equipment to get the studio and shit like that. Like, he always believed in me, so he pushed me to this day. You know, my girls very supportive, and my child, like, they always motivate me because every time I drop, they listen. And when I'm in here working on, you know, they write the next song listening. So they always my biggest motivation, my girl and my child, you know. But,
okay, nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? That's love right there, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's always good to have that love and support. So let me ask you this, man. When it comes to performing on stage, man, and being in front of the people, man, being in front of the crowd, you know, what is that reaction and that energy like, you know what I'm saying, going out there on stage, performing and leaving it all on stage?
Right. It definitely took me a little bit of time to get comfortable, you know, because it's a different field you're not used to doing it. But I think, you know, I've been doing it for about a year now, so I think about halfway, about 6 months in, I got comfortable, man. It's a great feeling, especially like when you can look in the crowd and see people reaction to certain shit you're saying and just hear people the oohs and the ahs sometimes, you know. It feels good. And just to see people enjoy what you work hard at making, you feel what I'm saying? So definitely, I think that's the best feeling, just getting the crowd reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this, man. When it comes to, you know, the music itself, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When it comes to era of music, man, what era of music do you feel has been the greatest era of music of all time?
Of all time. Ah, honestly, I gotta say like 2000s to 2010s, man, in my opinion. Because I'm kind of young, but I feel like that's like when Jay-Z was really the strongest and Kanye was really like up there and Cole was climbing. That's when I was a big Cole fan. And I mean, I'm still in, but that's when I was like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? First on him. He was still climbing, bro. So I've been here since the warm-up days, you know what I mean?
right,
So,
right.
but yeah, man. I think the 2000s and the 2010s and the 90s, I can't say too many on, but you know, I think don't the 90s got Tupac and Biggie, you know what I'm saying? But that won't really my era, so I'm gonna just say the 2010s, 2010s.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this, man. If it wasn't for music, man, what would you be doing right now? If you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing with yourself?
Um, honestly, probably bro, just hustling like I do, like I tell you, I cut grass on the side. I damn work on cars and shit. I'm handy. I know how to drive forklift, weld, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be out here I'll be out here hustling, bro. Like finding the best jobs to pay me. And that's kind of what I'm doing now, you know, because music not paying me nothing, bro. I'm just doing it for the love. Like I
Right.
really love this shit. And if it do pay me, I'm grateful. If it don't, I'm still cool. Like you feel what I'm saying?
That part.
But
That
I
part.
definitely be in my bed hustling, bro.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know
So
illegal shit Instagram, so don't got them flag us or nothing. Don't flag us or nothing.
that part. That part. All right. So let me ask you this, man. For all the younger up and coming artists, man, that's coming up, that's wanting to, hop into the music scene, man. What advice and tips would you give them to get them started and to get them going?
Um, man, to the young cats, man, I would say believe in yourself, see your vision through, and don't get discouraged. Like that's 3 tips I'm gonna leave because it's easy for somebody to say, "Nah, I don't like that or that," and people just give up. But everything ain't for everybody. That's number one you need to know. And two, bro, if it's your love, it's your passion, go for it. Don't let nothing stop you, bro.
That part. That part. All right. I want to throw throw another curveball at you. If you could tell your 10-year-old self or give your 10-year-old self any advice, from then to now, what would that advice be?
Focus on you more.
Okay.
Focus on you more. So instead of me like trying to be what people around me
Hmm.
wanted me to be or seen me as, I should have been following my dreams and my goals earlier. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't blaming nobody. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I would tell my
Right.
10-year-old self like, bro, if you love music, do music, write it, learn the systems, the programs. You know what I'm saying? Learn every part of it, beat making, producing, engineering, you name it. Like, but now it's late and I've got all this other stuff going on. It's like it's hard to just focus on that. But then I could have just focused on that. You know what I'm saying? If it's a
Right.
sport, if you love basketball, bro, do that shit. Not my fault. Can we cuss over here?
Go ahead.
All right. Do that shit every day. Every day. You feel me? Just whatever man, find something, grab it, and don't let go, man. You feel me?
Most definitely, most definitely. Let me ask you this, man. With the way music is today, man, we have a lot of women out here, man, that's been, shutting it down and putting their stamp in on this thing, man. What is your feedback on the women of hip hop, the women of R&B taking over and doing their
Honestly,
thing?
bro, right now, I'm a guy saying it. I'm a man. Women working harder than men are, bro. Women really like putting a stamp on the game right now. Women coming hard. Like, I feel like men getting comfortable. They kind of just like, it's just rap at this point because the rapping got the same respect in my eyes it used to. But the women, bro, they stamping shit for real
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
they really working, bro. They dropping constantly. They really giving the content. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
That part, that part. So let me ask you this, man. When it comes to you as a person, as a whole, man, what is it about you specifically, man, that, you know, when it's all said and done, you want the people to always know and remember about you?
Um, that I work hard. You can't outwork me,
Mm,
and I made change in a positive way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm all about change, but I want to be positive. Like,
Okay.
oh
Okay.
yeah,
I feel,
I want. You know what I'm saying? I want to impact lives. Like, I want to do a lot of like charity stuff, and cause I do toy drive and stuff. Like, I got that on my YouTube too. I did a toy drive one Christmas, so
okay.
I'm trying to just push the agenda, man.
I feel that. I feel that. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to social media, man, you know, social media being one of the largest platforms in the world, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how do you feel about, engaging with people, you know, through social media and interacting with people through social media?
I feel I'm gonna be real honest, bro. I feel weirded out about it a lot of times, cause nowadays it's low key hard to um tell what's real and what's fake. Like, what's a bot or what's a scammer hitting you up versus a real person. Sometimes, like, especially when it comes to the music stuff, but just in general, like, people be moving. It's just weird, bro.
So let me ask you this, man. If you could take one song from any artist from any era and turn it into your own, what would that song and what would that era of music be?
Like me come on the beat.
Yeah, like if you could take any song from any artist and turn it into your own and make it your song, like
Uh-huh.
what would that song be?
Celebrate Me by Rula. I mean, you say any other artist, my fault. Damn. Oh, Born Sinner by J. Cole.
Okay, okay. I feel that. I feel that. I got you. Okay, okay. So let me ask you this: what do you feel like has been one of your greatest projects or singles or songs that you've put out that that you yourself said to yourself like, yo, like I really did this shit. Like I really put my stamp on this song. Like what song do you feel like has been that for you?
Mm, I'll say, I say probably Cold Shoulder.
Okay,
Cold Shoulder by Rula. Yeah.
okay. I
Cause
feel
that one was that was the second song I ever dropped. So I made it early, but like it's still like it grabbed people's attention quick because of the lyrics. Like, it's like a yeah, like a yeah. It's like a real relatable song, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I think that's my. It ain't my personal. It ain't like my personal favorite, but it's the one I'm most proud of. Put it like that. You feel me? Like, that's one. Like, yeah, that was damn good. You feel me?
Okay. Now, has there been any artists out here that you would love to collab and work with that you've spotted and that you've seen that you're like, yo, like I would love to hop on a
Oh,
track?
yeah, for sure. My boy Lotus, who just come in there earlier, I definitely got to work with him. He's from Fayetteville. Um, what up, Nas? What up, Juice? Um, damn, who else? My my boy Nine Side. You ever heard of Nine Side?
Mm-mm. Uh-uh.
Yeah, he from Raleigh, but he from Raleigh, but he stay in Chicago now. He's an artist, bro. And I did the show up and show out with him, bro. That joint was hard. You know, that was my very first show. He was there, bro, and he did a song, "Hit My Phone." It's called "Hit My Phone," bro. That joint fire. You feel
Huh.
me? And ever since that day, bro, me and him kind of locked in. We already been in the talk. You know, already been in talks and shit, been in the works. So yeah, coming soon. When that happens, it's going down. It's going down.
Now, when it comes to, releasing your music, man, do you believe in releasing your music on all platforms, or do you start off with one and then work your way through?
Um, man, initially I started, I I released on United Masters, so it released to all the most platforms for me. You know what I'm saying? Like SoundCloud. I mean, not SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, all the others. But recently I just dropped a project on SoundCloud by myself. It was a 420 project, and I said I'm had to tap into that more too. So I'm really about to start dropping on that. I'm about to start dropping on BandLab. So watch out for that, bro. I just tapped in the BandLab app, and it joint dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to start. Yeah, I'm about to start dropping on all platforms. But right now it's been mostly on major streaming platforms.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, what city or state do you feel like has the best music right now hit, going through their city?
Shit. I don't know. That's a hard one. I'd have to say probably Atlanta, because of like Lil Baby, 21 Savage. Like I feel like they got like some heavy hitters. But yeah, probably Atlanta.
Okay. Okay. All right. My last two questions I got for you, man, because time is already winding down. Well, who would you put on your Mount Rushmore? If you could pick top favorite artists of all time for your Mount Rushmore, who would those top 5 artists be?
I did. Cole,
Okay.
Biggie,
Okay.
Lil Wayne for sure.
Okay.
Dang, kind of hard. Drake, I gotta get Drake his respect. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
And K Dot.
Okay. All right. I feel that. Definitely some heavy hitters out here in the game, man. Doing it.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Shouts out to those heavy hitters, man.
For
And
sure.
my last question to you, man, is we've got connected through the one and only TC versus Chance, man. I gotta ask you, man, what's that relationship been like? Being tapped into her, man, and finally getting yourself out here to the people, man.
It's definitely been impactful, man, and it's been progressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, she put me on a bunch of shows. She put me on New York shows. She put me on the VA Beat shows, and they all be like great energy, hot, good vibes, bro. And I suggest, bro, any local artist, bro, like if you local and you just getting started, you trying to get off the ground, bro, tap in with TC and Urban Sound, bro, because she can really like push you. She can push you in a direction. It's up to you to go. That's what I'm gonna say. She can push you in the direction that you need to go, and if you know what I'm saying, listen, for sure. But as far as me and her, bro, it's been great, man. She really opened my eyes and broadened my horizon to what the real music industry or the game is about. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate her for sure, man. Shout out TC versus Chance.
Most definitely. And my last and ultimate and final question, man, what is your ultimate dream? Like, when this is all over, when it's all done, what is your ultimate dream? Like, what is your
I can't wait to share this one.
What is your main dream to accomplish before this year is over?
Oh, for this year, or you saying ultimately? Like, I thought you were saying ultimately. Like,
ultimately.
All right, ultimately, or this year?
Ultimately,
man. For it's all said and done, before I retire, whatever. I mean, probably when I was whatever. I want to have one of those long big trucks, like with the damn room on the back, kinda. Like it got the whole joint, like the long joint. And I'm gonna go state to state, bro. And I'm gonna put me a studio in that joint. And I'm gonna kind of live in my truck, bro. And I'm gonna just have a studio on wheels, and I'm gonna be taking loads still. I'm gonna be hauling loads, making money, but I'm gonna have a studio on wheels. So if I want to go to the A and have a session with Lil Baby, I'll park in the A for a week, 2 weeks, bro. And just, you feel me? Go tell them to pull up to the studio. Then when I leave there, go to Cali. You know what I'm saying? Lock in with YG and all them boys, and you know what I'm saying? Just tell them, pull up to the stew, bro. I'm gonna have the stew on wheels. That's my ultimate goal. The stew on wheels. Had a whole family with me, you know what I'm saying? Might even homeschool the babies. Fuck it.
All right, I feel that. Okay. Well, most definitely, man. Well, listen, Rula, man, we have definitely enjoyed you, man. Definitely appreciate you for tapping,
man.
Sharing the love, sharing the gems with us, man. Definitely, it's been a pleasure getting to know you, getting to pick your brain a little bit.
Here, man. Likewise.
I definitely can't wait to, see what's next for you, man. I definitely am gonna be bringing you back, man.
Yeah, for
you know what I'm saying?
Sure. Appreciate you having me again too, man, for sure. And that's how I'll be a little more prepared. You feel me? I have better setup, but appreciate you for having me, man.
Hey, most definitely, man. You know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my time. I am the one and true and living legend, 100J Independent Scene Podcast. I want to give a special thanks to everybody that tuned in and tapped in. From myself, from the one and only the homie T Rula for tapping in with. We want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to him, and we want to appreciate him for tapping in with us, guys. And we look forward to seeing you guys next time on another special Independent Scene Podcast. We out, y'all.
Peace.
Peace, homie.